Okay, ma'am. So,
Okay,
good
sir.
afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, sir. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm exceptionally happy to meeting with you today. I think we
Yes,
we
sir.
have been making plan for a long time, but due to
Yes,
due to
but
mismatched time.
yeah, we couldn't connect without some problem because of some problems, sir. Because last few days I had been so busy, so that's why. So I didn't try to connect you.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. I know that we both are doing the same profession, right? Teaching, right?
Yes.
So
You know how? How did you know? I'm teacher.
yeah, because when you mentioned sir after 2 o'clock,
Okay.
I'll reach to you. Then I understood. Yeah, my time also. I stay around 2 o'clock at school, and after two, I come to my home. So I know the exact time.
Yes, sir. Because I'm a teacher, but I run my own institute where I teach the student of 11th and 12th grade from Bihar board. I
Wow,
teach English grammar and as well as Hindi grammar too.
wow, that's
But
great.
while speaking, but right now I'm working on my communication skill because I'm not able to, I know all grammar rules, but while speaking, I make a lot of mistakes. I don't know why. I'm not able to incorporate my grammar in my speaking. So, because the students from Bihar board, they cannot understand English. So I have to explain all the topic in Hindi language. This is the reason I think I'm not getting that much practice.
Yeah, same. Same situation I have been through. Many time whenever I have taught to my student, that time I have to speak in Hindi. I can't speak in English there.
So you are from Bihar. I'm also from Bihar.
Oh
Did
my
you know
God.
about it?
No, I don't know. I think we are meeting first time.
Okay. Yeah, this is our first meeting. So, sir, where do you belong? From which city?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Let me introduce myself. So this is Chandan
Okay,
here. I
sir.
live in Bihar state. Actually, I live at Samastipur district. I think you must aware about Samastipur
Yeah,
district, right?
yeah. I know. I live in Bihar, so I know all the district in Bihar.
Yes,
And I'm from Purnia.
Purnia,
Have you
right?
heard about the city?
Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah.
course, Purnia. I know that. I think this is a beautiful
Yes.
place.
Yeah, this is a beautiful place. But you know, if it comes to language, everyone thinks like, yeah, the people from Bihar who knows, who know how to speak in Bhojpuri. Everyone ask me about this, but I don't know how to speak in Bhojpuri because here many people can speak only Hindi language, and some some people speak like other language Magahi, like and
Yes,
Mathili, like
Mathli.
cha chechi kind of language
Yeah,
are
yeah, local
here.
language we can say.
Yeah, we can say local language. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So, um, as you know, my introduction, ma'am. So I would like to know a little bit about you as well. So,
Yeah, of course, sir. As you know that my name is Sunita Sir. I am from Purnia, Bihar. If I talk about my qualification, I completed my post graduation with computer language and not language computer application and and nowadays I'm working as a teacher. I teach English grammar the student of the 12th and 11th grades from Bihar board.
okay.
And if I talk about my hobbies, I like gardening. I love cooking different kind of dishes. So it's pretty much about me, sir.
Wow, that's wonderful, and you're quite confident, really. That's great.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I have been watching your video, I think last few months, and I'm very impressed because you are very means consistent on YouTube.
Yeah.
I have just started my YouTube, but sometimes I feel like, oh my god, I cannot do it. I'm not, because there are many people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Everyone is becoming YouTuber nowadays, so it is very difficult to gain subscribers and views on YouTube. So I'm very impressed after watching your YouTube videos, because and I have decided, I will be consistent on YouTube. Because 3 months ago I started my channel. I have only 215 subscribers.
Okay.
I upload the video related to grammar.
Okay.
Grammar.
Hmm. That's great. I
What?
think. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. So I want to ask you a question, sir.
Yeah.
What is the important thing viewers can feel connected to the YouTuber? What should I do for that?
Like you mean to say, what should I do so that I can connect with
Yes,
my viewers, right?
yes, yes,
Okay. So personally, I consider you have to know the reasons, the issues of their beginnings in their learning this. I think knowing the exact issues of the learners, you can create relevant content. It must be relatable for them. That's the way they can chase you. They can get your attentions, and you can get their
yes.
attention. This is the way. I do not care, that much about what views I'm receiving on every
Yes,
content,
yes.
right?
That's why I am very impressed. You don't think about only you continue on YouTube, and now you have more than 3,000 subscribers. This is not a small thing. This is a very big thing.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So that's why. Yes.
Yes, because I personally consider to be survive over this platform, you have to stop caring about what attention are you getting on daily basis, right?
Yes.
And I'm a quite consistent because I just want to enhance my experience and get accuracy in my speaking. This is my main motive to raise channels. Okay, so whatever content
Yes.
I'm having through conversation, I'll thought ki, yeah, let's see, I should release that as a memory on this particular place, and whenever I feel, yeah, I should look forward so I can see anytime. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
otherwise I
Yes,
don't
sir.
have that much expectation.
I think you are like a motivation for those people who have just started their YouTube channel and they are not getting that much view and subscribers. You are like a motivation, and
Yeah.
I am one of them.
Wow.
I am one of them.
Thank you so much, ma'am, really. So ma'am, today we are going to discuss any topic. We have any topic?
I don't have any topics, sir.
Okay,
Since we
so
are meeting very first time, so I think we have
yeah,
talking general
general
conversation.
conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to know, like, which books do you follow for enhancing your spoken English? Which book?
Nowadays I am not reading any book, but sometimes ago I read a book like Stop Worrying and Start Living.
Wow.
I yeah, yeah, I completed that book,
Okay.
and not only for English. After reading that book, I have learned so many things from that book. Because
Okay.
because sometimes some problem come in front of us, and how can you deal with those problems? Then that book teach me.
Okay.
uh, so you can learn so many things from that book. I also and I apply those things in my life also. So that book is very nice, and I'm thinking of I'm thinking of reading that book again.
Wow.
Because at the first time uh, some point you forget,
Yeah.
some points. So if you read the book second time, then you can understand all the thing. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm thinking of reading that book again.
Yeah, you're right,
And
ma'am.
yeah, I started after that. I started another book, Ikigai.
Yeah,
So but
Ikigai.
I found it is not very interesting. I don't know why. I I have completed only two chapters. And because some words uh, consist in that book related to biological term, so
Okay.
that's why I found it is a little bit difficult. So that's why I mm, right now I'm not reading.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I will again start.
yeah, yeah. You're right. I can relate myself as well, because with the excitement at the early time when I started my journey, that time I bought randomly multiple books without finding the specific name like Ikigai. Nowadays, I'm hearing a lot of names: Ikigai, Atomic
Yes,
Habits, right?
yes, yes.
Sudhamurti, multiple parts. So I know now, but that time I didn't aware about that much. After buying, I feel much regret, you can say, because I couldn't finish any books, any one of them. Still, it has remained. Okay, and due to having very tough words, unfamiliar words, how many time I will reach on Google and finding the meanings, right? Yes,
Yes, yes. It is a very boring task. So
yes.
that's why I am not reading right now. Okay, because I mentioned I started Ikigai, but I found it is difficult, and I had to search some word on Google. So that's why right now I'm not reading. So
Yes.
when did you start? When did you start your journey, sir?
Yeah, my journey, I think 2 years
Speaking
back I started. 2 years, 2 years back.
2 years. But right
Yes.
now you are very fluent. You are able to speak in front of the people without any hesitation.
Thank you, ma'am.
So this is a very nice thing.
I
But it's been, when I started my journey, I think it's been um, 5 to 6 months
okay.
when I started. Yeah,
Mm,
right now I can speak in front of the people, but I'm not very satisfied
you are very
because I make
confident,
somewhere
really.
I make mistake. Yeah, I am confident because mm, I have taken more than 20 sessions
Wow.
for of English hearing. That's why I
Oh
am
my
very
god.
confident. I am here. I can speak because of English hearing.
Mm. Yeah, you're right. I think
Yeah, it helped
99%.
me a lot.
Yeah, 99% students are having going through such applications for having good knowledge, good
Yes,
fluency. I know this application is very handy for the others, right? To give you the better
yes,
sense
yes, yes.
where you have to work. Nandan sir, it's my favorite one.
Yeah. But nowadays I'm using. I don't know you have heard about this application, peer application. Have you heard about it?
Peer up, audio call application, peer
Peer.
up.
Yeah. Right now I'm using this application.
Okay.
It's been 1 month. I have been using it. Yeah, it is
Mm,
a very nice platform. You can
yeah.
speak without any hesitation, without fear of judgment. You can speak with. You can
Earlier,
connect with any people.
at the beginning, I found the one application, and that was the name of Talk Now. I think you must heard.
Talk.
Yes, you must heard.
Yeah, I heard, but
Yes,
I didn't use it.
yes.
Yeah.
Where the advantage was there, like limited, not limited time was there, unlimited time was there, and without taking subscription, you can connect with anyone. Limitless
Yes,
time, you can
yes,
interact with people. So that was the plus point over that application. That's why I love to use that. But nowadays, I'm finding the time limitation. It's not easy. So that's the reason I'm not using any audio call applications nowadays.
yes. Sir. This is my first video call, sir, with you on
Oh
you.
my god.
I think you will upload it on YouTube.
Yes, sure,
Yes.
ma'am.
So this is my first
Yeah.
video call.
So, ma'am, do you have any questions for asking me? Anything? If you have
Yes.
any doubt,
Yes, sir. I
anything.
have. I have.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to ask you, sir, one question. Suppose some people uh, want to start their journey from the scratch, from the zero level. They they don't know anything. Means uh, they don't speak even a single sentence and understand even a single sentence. But they have desire to learn this language. They know only few words related to English. uh, because I have seen lot of video. I have watched lot of video on YouTube where tutors and YouTubers are saying like that. If you want to learn this language, don't use any translating method. Don't use any like Hindi language. I mean, means translating method.
Mm-hmm.
So suppose some people who are very new and they don't understand even a single sentence, don't speak, then how can they start without the help of mother tongue?
Mm-hmm.
Means what will you suggest them?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a teacher, so some student come to me and ask me, ma'am, I want to learn this language, but they don't understand, they cannot speak. Then how can I understand them, and how can I teach them without the help of mother tongue?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What should they do? Yeah.
Initially, right? So as far as my
Yeah.
knowledge, I'll suggest every beginners, like you have to think in English, and how it comes, how you start thinking in English only when you start watching videos, you start consuming the content on YouTube, like as much
Like
as
yeah, what kind of contents?
English content, English speech, English
Like
podcast.
conversation,
Yes.
but they don't understand even a single sentence. Suppose we don't know Kannada and Telugu,
Hmm.
and we will start watching some video like Kannada and Telugu, but we don't understand even a single sentence. Then after 1 month, will we be able to understand a single
Listen
sentence
to
or
me.
that conversation?
Yes, listen. Let me
You
come to the
know, this
point.
question triggered my mind many times. That's why I'm
Okay,
asking
okay,
you.
okay. Let me clear it. This is
Yeah.
about to only those candidates. I mean, those people who have enough knowledge. I mean, who have
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
enough
Yes.
basic knowledge. So this idea for
Yes.
them. But if I talk about those who know nothing about.
Yeah.
So first of all, they have to acquire the basic knowledge of grammars. Okay, they have to read books, at least they have to know how to create sentence, normal sentence. They must little bit understanding, like after reading any books, they must get to the point, get the meanings. If they are capable for doing such kinds of things, then they have to speak normal sentence. They should start with their beginnings, like day-to-day life conversation.
Without the help of mother tongue.
Yes, without help of mother tongue.
Because sir, I started my journey. I want to share with you, when I started my journey, that time, at the beginning, I used translating method.
That's the
I
major.
like one sentence in Hindi, and then I translate that Hindi sentence in English, like that. So gradually, after 1 or 2 months, I observed all the grammar patterns and sentences, how to frame the sentences, and after that, automatically I started thinking in English. Right now, without thinking any translation, I can speak. But at the beginning, uh, I had to use translating method. So that's why you know, I am thinking, without translating method, how can anyone learn this language? So that's why I'm asking, because you have more than 2 years of experience. So
Yes.
that's why.
So as I mentioned, you like they have to inculcate habit of reading. This is the way they can learn how the sentence has been constructed. They are going to aware
Yeah.
gradually. After that, they always try to speak normal conversation with their colleagues, with their friends. You can say this is the way they are. They are adopting the habit of using as a normal language, right? And this is the way they can extend their levels. If you is translating Hindi to English, it takes a lot of time,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And as well as you have to think, and while thinking, I mean at the same time you have to give the answer, and you have to think like Hindu to English, right? It's a very time taking process. It will never give you fluency that you always admire to have you, right? So you have to stop translating the Hindi to English. You have to make the habit of directly think in English, and it happens only when you start reading books, because somewhere
Reading.
while watching the scenes, it has been capturing in our mind, because our eyes
Yes,
works
yes,
as a scanner, you can say. What we have seen, it comes as a picture into our mind, right? So that's
yes,
why
yes.
reading is very important to
Important.
get
Okay,
thinking English. Only this is the way you can
okay,
do it. Otherwise,
okay.
it would
Thank.
be long process. You have to think firstly Hindi, and you have to internally you have to translate into English. So this is not good. Somewhere you are being
Yes, yes.
addicted, I think, and this habit doesn't suit for upcoming days, right?
Okay, thank. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So
Reading habit is very
you
important.
can suggest any
Yeah,
beginners, like from the scratch, they must have the habit of readings. At least 20 minutes every single day they have to read, and try to speak normal conversation. How good
normal
morning, good
conversation.
afternoon, little
Good
little
afternoon.
step. Yeah.
Means it will take time. Gradually, they will start thinking in English.
Yes,
Okay, thank you
this
so
is the
much.
way you can. Because as much as they consume maybe at initially time, all of them are collecting into their mind, and they come situationally. This is a human's brain, you can say. Whatever we have needed,
Yes.
it comes situationally on the spot.
And how did you start, sir? How did you start? Because
See,
I mentioned I started my journey with translating method. How did you start?
I didn't do like that, like I didn't start through the translating methods. I spoke whatever I knew that time. As I mentioned you, like I used to speak much, but in broken sentence at beginnings with my colleagues, my friends. That time I didn't aware about how to connect with people, how to correct my sentence. I used to make a lot of errors, you can say. But by the increasement of time and durations, I kept correcting
Yes.
myself. I just extend my
Yes, yes.
observations and start kept focusing on my entire errors and correcting them through my abilities, you can say. And this is the way I just make it myself better into this.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. But sir, knowing grammar is not enough because when I started that time, I knew all the grammar patterns, but I was not able to speak.
Yeah,
And my grammar became a hurdle for me at the starting. When I started my journey, that time I was very confident. I was thinking, yeah, it is a very easy. I can learn this language within 1 or 2 months. But thing was not like that. After 1 or 2 months, uh, I was not able to speak in front of the people.
that's why I
So because
highlighted,
yes, sir. Because when I started speaking, at the same time, I started thinking about grammar,
that's the
and
major
I
issues.
forget. Yeah, I forget everything, and I fumbled a lot. So this was my problem. So right now, yeah, after that, after 1 or 2 months, I and right now also I don't think any grammar patterns. Only what comes in my mind, I speak. Yeah, I
It
make a
is.
lot of mistake, I know, because
It's okay,
after
madam.
having conversation, after speaking, I realize, yeah, I made mistake here and here, and I try to rectify those mistakes.
Because I personally consider chasing behind any concept, you're gradually going into deeper, right? Mostly started their journey by considering like grammar is very imperative to be fluent speaker in English, right? But I didn't consider grammar is very important for me. I lefting my grammars and just
Yes,
moved.
yes,
I moved gradually and
yes,
I started interacting
yes,
with
yes,
people directly without caring about my
yes.
proficiency, you can say. Okay.
But they should have knowledge about present, past, and future at least,
Basic knowledge
because
must be there.
yeah.
That's why I told you at the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah, yes, sir. At the beginning, it became a hurdle, but right now it is helping me because after speaking, I realize I made mistake here and I have to rectify this mistake. I have to mitigate my mistake. So I realize. So nowadays it is helping me
Yeah,
because I
realization
don't need.
comes.
Yeah.
Realizations comes when you have a cross at least 2 or 3 months. Then
Yes.
realization and awareness it starts. Okay, but before you have to work, you have to hard work, you have to put your efforts. Okay,
Yes.
and that's the reason if you start focusing on grammar at beginning, so you may face much trouble,
Much trouble.
confusion,
Yes, sir. I have
because
experienced it, sir. I have experienced it.
yes, because
Okay.
ma'am, it's a reality. We are human being. We are not a machine, right? At the same time, you
Yeah.
could not distract your attention into a civil part, right? While giving your answer, you have to consider your vocabularies, what you are going to make it as a sentence. At the same time, you have to focus on transformations, modifications, grammars, all
Yes.
kinds of things you
Yes.
have to consider at the same time. So it's not easy for any humans, right?
Yes. Okay, sir. Um, can you suggest me how to be fluent in English? Because yeah, I can speak, but somewhere I make mistakes and somewhere I fumble. So that's why I'm asking
Because
you,
having
what
unknown
should
fear,
I
I can
do?
understand. Having unknown fear, insecurity, like I'm really going well or not, my grammar is going well or not. Having unknown
Yes,
fear,
yes,
unsatisfaction, right? Inside of you.
yes, yes,
I understand. So firstly, you have to categorize few topics and try to debate on common common topic like why the education is very important, right? Why as a child should understand, should listen their parents talk. Just like that topic, you have to reveal around the student, around any opposite person. Whom are you going to connect today or tomorrow? Try to just convey your message. Don't focus on grammars. You have to break the relations of your grammars. Then only you can get away.
yes,
You can get out of this
yes, sir,
comfort,
yes.
I think. Comfort zone, right? Because while talking, if I talk about me, I do not care about grammars. Okay? Because in these situations, while talking, your sense will working as well along with you.
Yes, yes,
Your sense will fastly work when you do not care about it. You have to just deceive your sense like I'm okay, and this will indicate the signals of your subconsciousness. Everything is good, and accordingly your sense works, right? So somewhere you have to do this.
yes, yes. And what about accents? Because
Accent.
we live in Bihar, especially I live in Bihar, and my accent is somewhere like Bihari, kind of Miss mother tongue fluence. What should I
My accent also
do
like
for
that,
that?
na. My accent also.
What's the
My
No,
accent.
your accent is good, sir. But whenever somewhere I speak like Bihari, and when I talk to anyone, they say, "You are from UP or Bihar?" Yes, yes, I'm from UP or Bihar. I'm from Bihar because in Bihari's people accent is very different.
Hmm. Yes, yes, you're right, ma'am. But I didn't care
Yeah,
about my accent, and no one highlighted
yeah.
me like my accent is looking like Bihari. I don't know why.
No, no, your accent is very nice,
Oh my god. Thank you,
and
ma'am.
and uh, uh, I watched your initial video like 3 4 months before video, but right now you speak very well. Your accent is very nice, and you are very fluent.
Oh,
So
thank you
very
so much.
nice, sir.
Thank you so much. Actually, ma'am, first of all, you have to, correct your basic requirements, basic problems. What is the exact problem of yours, right? Now you have to correct
Yes,
your grammars. Now you have to learn how to interact with people with the accuracy and fluence, right? After completing this task, then you think about your accent. Okay?
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because
okay, sir.
if you become proficient into English, then you don't have that much burden remain, right, to focus. So you would have only remaining the work of just focusing accent, right?
Okay, right, sir.
Yeah, so that's the reason I told you do not care about accent. Whatever accent you have, that's correct. And you are very positive person, you're very confident, really, and this is a
Yeah,
plus
thank you
point
so
of
much, sir.
yours. So
Thank you so much, sir.
apart from, you just keep learning, never give up, and I am the example of
Okay,
motivation for
okay.
you, so you can take
Yeah,
motivation from my
yeah,
side.
I know, sir. Yeah, you are a motivation for many people.
Thank you, ma'am. So I think we are going to reach. I think 40 minutes. It's a very, I think, limited time, and we have done, I think, 35 minutes, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So now I think, do you have, ma'am, remaining questions? So you can raise. Otherwise, we can end this
No,
session.
I don't. I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me in this conversation because I was waiting for this conversation for a long time, and today, today it was a day. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and it was a very nice conversation, and I learned so many things from you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Really.
so